Hell yeah! We're gonna pull our guns out, boys. We got the Solothurn 20mm anti-tank rifle from Kentucky Ballistics. Ignore the accent. We just haven't watched this in a while.
What are we even watching?
What in the world is that?
Oh no, he's whipping out the wig. Hey Jabba.
This is my 20mm anti-tank rifle. Looks pretty old. Oh yeah, it's pretty old. It was made around World War II. Yeah, seems like a great idea. How about your ammo? I'm sure you've got some fresh ammo for it, right?
Old World War II guns just look like they're built different.
No, actually, I have some original ammo, and this is about 100 years old. You know, you're not the sharpest crayon
Let's hope he doesn't blow himself up again.
in the shed, are you? Your 15-inch neck scar isn't tingling or anything. You're not having like second thoughts. No, I don't really see a problem at all. Wait, what are you doing? I'm calling an ambulance just in advance. Hello?
What stamp?
I need an ambulance.
His nipple's sticking out, boy, you're as bad as me.
I don't need an ambulance. No, I don't need to know where to dig. I think you called 811. No, I need an ambulance. Right now.
Like, I'm surprised you aren't saying, bruh, his crotch sticking out isn't bothering me. Neither eye tracker, no. I don't need people always knowing how often my eyes drift towards someone's titties or crotch, honestly.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'm super excited about today's video because
Tits out, yeah, exactly. He's just tits out for the boys, guys. You know the React channel is gonna be like, guys, why is Twitch chat talking about his titties so much?
My big bore addiction. I am dedicated to bringing you the biggest guns in the world, and today I have one of the largest guns I have ever seen in my entire life. I present to you the Solothurn 20mm anti-tank rifle.
I was expecting a terrible dad joke where he flexes his arm muscles, honestly.
So just for comparison's sake, today I brought out a Barrett M82A1. This thing has a 20-inch barrel and is chambered in 50 BMG.
You can really see how huge that is. Wait, are you confessing you touched other men's titties at a hot spring?
Gigantic round.
When did you go to a hot spring?
This gun, compared to the Solothurn, looks like a deer rifle. This thing right here weighs roughly 120 to 130 pounds. It's about 7 foot long, and it's chambered in the Solothurn 20mm round, which is 20 by 138
I don't
millimeter.
know, play gay chicken? I assume that's what most men do in a water when they're getting drunk.
Okay, so let me just show you what we're working with here. This is the Barrett 50 BMG mag, and that is not a small magazine. That is very large, but when it's compared to the Solothurn mag.
Oh, you wait for 4 days. It didn't even say anything. What the fuck?
Dwarfs.
Fake homie.
And then here's your top view, and that is a
ginormous bullet. Holy crap.
So the 50 BMG mag holds 10 rounds of 50 BMG, while the Solothurn holds 8 rounds of 20mm, and it is a semi-automatic rifle. Now the 50 BMG has 660 grain rounds, while the 20 by 138 millimeter is packing a 2,330.
I want to go on a friend trip with matching outfits. My friends didn't want the Hawaiian shirts. I got them.
Round.
No, I forgot them. That's why.
So now let me show you the 20 by 138 millimeter 20mm round compared to some rounds you may be familiar with. So here it is.
My big head's in the way.
To a 22 long rifle.
Where is it? There we go, so we can see how long they are.
700 Nitro Express, that's one of the largest Safari cartridges in the world. 338 Lapua Magnum, 30-06, 223, and 9mm.
Look at that tiny one in the corner. But okay, yeah, I actually do love matching group outfits. It's fun.
Firearms that much. Here is the 20mm.
Also love forcing men into a bunch of group outfits. It's also fun.
Compared to a Campbell soup can, and here it is compared to a 12-ounce soda. And yes, it's soda, not pop, not cola, soda. And if you also love Mellow Yellow as much as I do, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't like...
I was expecting a drink sponsorship, honestly.
Mellow Yellow, well, you should hit that subscribe button anyways, because we got some good stuff here. All right, it's finally time to shoot this thing, and I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't just a little bit nervous, you know, due to past events.
Okay,
But
the people that are too scared to wear a dress or a man skirt in public, or in general, are just afraid that they are going to admit it's way more comfortable to wear like a kilt or something than pants. They're just scared. They're just scared of the comfort. Okay?
Also very excited. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this firearm while we load it. So,
Oh my god! That's right. That's why I always like the Queen's Army. They had the best outfits, because ladies know how to dress. Exactly. Make the army fabulous again.
this thing has a very, very stout spring for the recoil system. So stout that you cannot pull it back.
Are you afraid if you show off your killer calves, you'll just have too many women after you?
This thing has a literal bike chain inside it and a crank. So your crank is right here, pulls out, and then you literally just start cranking it. We'll do 1, 2.
Yeah, that's honestly why I understand why men like wearing baggy cutoff pants, because it's quite similar. But you got the crutch safety.
And now it is all the way back, but before you shoot it, you have to return this back to the starting position. So now you'll go backwards, 3 cranks, and then you're ready to go. Here's a closer look for you. That is what pulls the bolt back. A literal bike chain. You may be thinking this thing is going to have a tremendous amount of recoil, but sadly, I don't think it's going to. Because of its weight, its muzzle brake, and it has a reciprocating barrel.
Yeah,
it actually
mellow yellow.
tames the
I
recoil.
always thought mellow yellow was a thing for P. I don't know. For the British artillery and drag operating across. No, I have not seen that. What the hell?
Quite a bit. So that kind of makes me sad.
Hey,
But I
CPO.
still think it's going to be a blast. You have 2 options for your sights. You have iron sights, which that just flips up. And then you have a scope here on the side, and this
Welcome
one
in,
is
Mr. Sugar Daddy. Welcome in, homie.
actually still
To the
crystal clear. So I'm going to
liquids.
put the mag in now, but we're going to have a little bit of a surprise when I do. That's one of its nifty features. As soon as you put that mag in, it's going to load the
I would have assumed I broke it if I did that myself, honestly.
first round. But after you go through your entire 8-round mag, it will lock the bolt back and automatically eject the mag. And I'm sure you may notice that the berm looks a little bit different, and that's because we had to take extra safety precautions when shooting this gun. When it comes to rounds this big, you do not want to shoot at anything angled, even dirt. You need a flat surface. So, came out here with my tractor and gave my berm a facelift. Normally I would just lay on the ground, but I am oh so sweaty, and I do not want to pick up a bunch of dirt and grass. So I'm gonna lay on a piece of cardboard today.
Look how hot it is out there. He's like drenching in sweat, this poor guy.
Oh yeah. Get situated here. Okay, let's ride the lightning. Holy cow!
Damn. Still has an okay amount of pushback, even though it's very heavy, but not as much as you'd expect.
Oh my gosh! Dude! Okay, it ejected the mag. That is stinking awesome. I totally just fell in love. Something I failed to mention about the Solothurn, you'll notice here this trigger is absolutely huge. It's actually a 2-finger trigger.
Oh, a humid heat, the worst kind of heat, honestly. I prefer a dry heat over humid.
Not
Yeah.
1 finger, 2, and it is very stout and takes a very long time to pull it back. So that means you better have some flinch control, because you have to keep those sights lined up for quite a while. All right, ignore this hole. That may have been when we were making
it's
sure
mostly dry around here too, unless you go near the beach. Yeah, look at him pouring in
Gun
sweat,
was
poor
safe.
bastard.
Just take a look at this hole. Spray painted a big circle here. I was aiming about here, and we hit right there. And I have to tell you, that looks pretty deep. That's a big old hole. I mean, get
Yeah, Queensland's pretty dry, like down, like south, I guess.
my whole arm
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there. So this gun is pretty old, and from what I understand, it has not been fired much, and ammo is not
Just
exactly
gets drier and drier the more west you go.
easy to find. So I want to know if
Depends
these
where they
rounds
are.
good
Is like
enough
the big difference.
to actually get this thing to cycle.
Because like
So
if you're
I
in like the bottom half of Queensland, dry. If you're in the top part of Queensland, you're in the tropics. F's in the chat. But the further west you go, the drier it is.
3 rounds, and we're going to take another whack at it.
Thank you,
Now
Jabba.
watch my fingers. You definitely don't want them anywhere near that bolt when it closes.
Can I show you? Curious. Well, it's dry. It's not humid, but it's not like dry. But it's most like, if that makes sense. Just this grass. Look at that. That is such a cool shot. I love slow-mo guns with the firing. Look at that. Like, that just popped out.
Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. Ejected the mag. Look at the ground right here where this
That's crazy. This gun is like 100 years old and it still fires fantastically.
bipod is
nothing
digging
wrong.
into the ground. Look at this side over here. Just eating the dirt. But sadly, she not be kicking. Okay, I think I have established that the gun will function 100%. I am tired of shooting dirt. Let's just take a few shots at a few targets and see what kind of energy transfer we get out of this 20mm.
We gotta get
That
the
mag's
money shot of the water bottles.
Already just out because I only loaded 1 round. Okay, let me get lined up here. I'm gonna use the scope this time. Kind of hard to get up on it.
This is a Solothurn 20mm anti-tank rifle. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised I hit that. Shooting 1 5-gallon water jug definitely was not enough, but we still put one heck of a whopping on that.
I guess like these kind of guns aren't exactly known for accuracy because you're usually hitting giant targets. Hey, Mins Marvel, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Delinquents.
thing. Okay, I hit here and blew out the side. So I'm thinking I'm hitting a little to the left. Actually, I was wrong. Looked at the slow-mo footage. Turns out I hit to the right. So this time I'm going to aim a little bit to the left, and I'm going to be shooting at a 4-inch cinder block, which honestly, that's literally like a piece of paper.
Welcome in, first timer.
This 20 mil. Let's see if we can actually hit this thing.
I'm surprised there isn't like a YouTuber that has gotten a tank, but how much does a tank cost actually? There's YouTubers with a tank? I've never seen a video of it.
Yeah, I'd say we hit it. Also, I'd say my earplugs were not in all the way. So at this distance, it looks like I am hitting about 5 inches to the right and a little low. So that time I aimed at the edge of the cinder block and I almost hit dead center. We pretty much turned this to gravel. No problem.
I thought
Yep.
from like all the memes we've seen, there was some places that allow tanks that just not the guns.
I'm kind of curious to how much concrete we could actually make it through with this thing, but that's for another day. I do have one more target for today's video though, and I'm pretty excited about it. So our last target is going to answer an age-old question. What would a 20mm anti-tank rifle do to a zombie? Little cicada shell. Those are always fun. Get this thing loaded up.
Ew, it's
one last
crunchy.
time. Ah, such a big mag.
That's what she said.
Okay, let's see if my Kentucky windage is true. Oh, wow!
Ah, exploded his brains! His gooby brains. Well, things can sound crunchy and not eat them.
Okie dokie. I'd say I hit it. So I was aiming very high and to the left. I was almost aiming above his head to the left, and we still managed to hit the cheekbone on this side. So I know that my consistency with these rounds is a little bit off, but still, we did a lot of damage. We painted this berm, and I feel like we're about to open up a portal to another dimension from all these rounds of 20 mil hitting my berm.
His truck, his manly man truck.
Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, guy get hit by that anti-tank, he boned.
Let me know what you thought about the 20mm Solothurn in the comment section down below, and let me know what you'd like to see me do with it next. Did you really think that you were going to get out of this video without getting destroyed? If you did indeed enjoy today's video, be sure and give it a like, and if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Oh, that's very satisfying. Ow! Stupid horseflies! Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media
Ew, they have
platforms.
horseflies, gross.
Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, where you can pick up a shirt that is not drenched in sweat. Unless you want one that's drenched in sweat, and I don't know, maybe we can do that for you, I don't know. I'll talk to Bunker Branding.
Who's the weird fuck that wanted his shirt drenched in sweat? Who? Dub yourself in.
And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. And I'll see you next time.
Why? Oh my god, guys, why jail me? Why is he destroying the table like this? And what do you mean, like he, wrapped a coat his truck? What does that mean? Ooh, an engine block. I imagine that'd be pricey, but I guess if you got like a seized engine, they're almost useless, right? How many fucking tables have you broken? Yeah, what the table do, bro? What the table do? Every video. My god. Frosted. Oh. So what's the problem? I know some basics about epoxy, other than the color changes usually underneath to sun like exposure, but oh, just looks terrible. And that's the end of the video, and you know the rules, and so do I. This is definitely going up on the React channels. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment below if you want to see more Kentucky Ballistic Reacts. And if you want to support the videos, get things early, or get things from the other channel, check out the Patreon. Extras to Patreon. Woo! Thank you so much. They make it possible to make so many channels and so much bullshit that we like to make. Yay! Thumbs up.